Welcome back, y'all. Not necessarily starting the video or anything. It's actually just a quick disclaimer. Just yapping about this because it's a quick disclaimer for the video coming up. Your feature-length film. Just I don't know why, I just felt the need to disclaimer this. One, this video was made as a form of like therapy, I guess you'd call it. I'm kind of just venting about stuff. I might sound a little sad or whatnot. Don't worry, I'm like mentally well. I guess in the moment I just needed to I don't know, talk about stuff, get some things off my chest. If that's not something you're a fan of, I understand. Feel free to click off the video, do whatever you want. You live your life. But I don't know why, I just feel the need to preface this because I know for a fact upon re-listening I do get pretty sad and like, you know, I sound a certain way. Anyways, just want to let you guys know. Just a quick little disclaimer. Anyways, hope you guys enjoy the video. Thank you for watching. Thank you for supporting. I'll catch y'all next time. Onwards and upwards. Welcome back, y'all, to another episode of Tony Plays The Binding of Isaac. Hope everyone's doing alright. I'm doing pretty solid myself. Recording this one, got the free time to record. 2, I'm maybe deciding on making this one of my backlog episodes that is going to be necessary for my trip coming up in about a month or so. We'll see what happens. We'll see if you guys see this, you know, after the last greedier mode, then you know what happened. If you guys don't, you'll see it in July. Hope you guys are doing good. I'm doing pretty solid myself, you know, just kind of chilling, I guess, going about my day. Nice and lovely. I have been playing a lot of Death Stranding 2 recently. You know, very fun game. And I'm gonna be honest with you, it's so peak. It's kind of got me wondering a little bit about some stuff. What was that? It bounced off. This item, I don't want to use it anymore. Out of fear for my life. I don't want to throw this thing and have it kill me. You understand? Okay, we get card reading 100% and then we grab you. You grab that. Alright, that didn't blow up the secret room that I had thought was going to be there. I'm playing a lot of Death Stranding 2, and I'm gonna be real with you, it's a very good game. I'm very, I guess surprised might be the term. You feel me? I thought it was gonna be kind of more of the same compared to the first game. Turns out, it kinda is, but also is a whole lot more in depth in a whole bunch of aspects. The gameplay, like, oh crap ton of quality of life changes. Not only that though, just the, what's the word I'm thinking of? The fighting people, like the mules or whatever, which is just the like the humans that steal cargo. Fighting them has been a real treat. Honestly, really reminds me of MGS5 in a weird roundabout sort of way. You feel me? It reminds me of another classic, one might say. A classic Kojima game. It's very cool. And I'm enjoying it greatly. Besides that, though, you know, it's just kind of, I guess, had me thinking, you know, this game is really fucking cool. I'll be honest. This game is really good, and I hope to play way much more of it. And it's just, like, I don't want to say it has spoiled me. You feel me? You might see where I'm going now that I've mentioned this turn of phrase. I don't want to say that the game is spoiling me or whatever, but I'm gonna be honest with you, man. There's a whole bunch of things in that game that, for better or for worse, kind of got me like, damn. This game evokes an emotion in me I haven't seen a game do since like the first Death Stranding. No. That would be shitting on... Not shitting, but I wouldn't be doing some other games justice. Since like 1000X Resist. I remember playing 1000X Resist, and that game elicited some emotions in me I didn't know I had, you know? And I can say, safe to say, similar situation here with Death Stranding 2. It has evoked some emotions in me so far. You know, playing the game, it's got me like, man, one, this is really good. Two, I wish other games were this good. Like that kind of level of, what's it called, you know? And also, story beats, not gonna spoil it, don't worry. Some story beats got me, you know, like, damn, this is cinema, bro. This might be peak. It's really fucking good, honestly. For lack of a better term, my apologies for cursing. But it's a damn good game, and I'm hoping I can beat it soon, one. Or not even soon, honestly. I know for a fact it's gonna be one of those games that when I beat it, it's gonna be, like, what's it called? You know, I'm not gonna know what to do with my life, sort of deal. 1000X Resist had me like that, Signalis had me like that, you know. There's a whole bunch of games out there that, like, they make you feel something, and then when they finally make you feel something, you beat it, and you're just like, I'm lost, you know? Like, when I play COD Zombies, it elicits a fun factor in me, and I think it's very cool. And then I beat the Easter egg and I'm like, I'm done, you know? Like, I beat the Easter egg, I had my fun, it was cool, it was great, that was awesome, I want more. But then that feeling only lasts for like, maybe like a day or two, and then, you know, I just go back to doing whatever the hell else I do. I hope this doesn't affect this. It does not, from the sounds of it, from the looks of it. Sounds? From the looks of it, it seems to not affect it, which is good, because I don't want to accidentally blow myself up throwing Bob's Rotten Head. It, what's the word I'm thinking of? Call of Duty. Yeah, like, I'll play it, I'll finish it, and I'm like, that was good, and then just kind of leave it like that. Games like 1000X Resistance Signalis, though, and currently Death Stranding, when I know for a fact I'm done with that game, when I was 1000X Resistance Signalis, dude, when I was finished with those games, a part of me was just like, I don't know how to describe it, bro. I was hollow, man. I was a shell of myself. I was not human, you know what I mean? I had lost my mind. I had lost my way, dare I say. And there was nothing that could recover it, I think. I'm gonna be real. There was nothing that could recover it. Recover my feelings of that aspect, I guess. You feel me? I just remember beating it and being like, damn, I'm a lost man. Uh-oh. That's not good. I really hate the alt path. You guys probably knew that, though. I've complained about it a lot. Ooh, I thought I was dead. I'm gonna be so real with you. I thought it was genuinely over for your boy. But I don't want the game to end. It's interesting, that feeling. I don't want the game to end, because I know a part of me is just gonna kind of be like, I don't know what to do. Although I hope it's good. Funnily enough, you guys might have heard about this. I thought it was really funny / interesting. In that Hideo Kojima, I believe it was said that he had rewrote the second half of Death Stranding 2. Reason being is because he had play tested his game to, you know, some people, and everyone unanimously agreed, like, Kojima, this game is amazing, this game is great, this is peak. And Kojima was like, no, this isn't right. My games are meant to, like, elicit something in y'all, you know what I mean? You're supposed to be divided on the game. You're not supposed to praise it and be like, this game is cinema. It's supposed to make you kind of think, was it good? Was it bad? You know, that kind of deal. And so he was like, F it. I'm changing the second half of the game. Now, I don't know how real these statements are, truth be told. If it is true, I think that's really funny. I'm gonna be honest with you. If it is true, to me, it's pretty funny. Because it's just like, local man's game is too cinema that he had to be like, nah, I gotta fuck with it a little bit, you feel me? You know what I mean? He's like, I gotta mess it up just a little bit so y'all don't glaze unnecessarily. Do I hate? Not really. I'm gonna be real. I kind of respect the decision. I'm gonna be honest with you. In a weird way, I kind of respect the decision to be like, no, this is too good. You guys are praising it too well. I need to make this divisive, you know? I need to make something that's gonna have y'all hate me or have y'all love me. So I hope to see how the game turns out, I guess is what I'm saying. Who knows? Maybe when this is uploaded, everyone has heard about how Death Stranding has the worst ending in video game history or something like that. I don't know. I've been playing the hell out of it and I have just been, honestly, I've been taking my time with it a lot. I'm like 14 hours in and I'm barely chapter 3. I don't know if that's far, but considering it took me 40 hours to beat the first game, like my first playthrough, what's the point? Considering it took me 40 hours to beat the game on my first playthrough, and that was... I never bombed the thing. You know what? That's fine. We'll be able to bomb it on this end. I just gotta be careful to actually... What's the word I'm thinking of? You know, maybe this is better. Maybe this is better. We get to avoid all the bad Isaac areas. Fuck me. Or not. Or just die. Or I just die because I suck at the game. But from what I remember, around 20 hours in on the first game, I was like chapter what? Maybe chapter 5 or 6? And the first game had like 14 chapters. If the second game has the same amount of chapters, then I have spent more time in chapter 3 than I guess I did in the original game. But we'll see, you know, we'll see. We shall see how I'm feeling on the game later and so. I don't know. I'm gonna be real with you guys. When I first hit the record button this episode here, a part of me kind of wanted to talk about something. I don't really necessarily, I guess, like know what in specific, but I just wanted to be a little bit like down to earth. You know what I mean? I just wanted to chill, relax, kind of exist, for lack of a better term, you know? And just kind of talk about what? I don't know. Ugh, sure, why not? Let's get a little freaky, why don't we? What exactly? I'm gonna be real with you. I kind of don't know. You guys are gonna think I'm crazy? Is it valid? A little bit. You know, I'm gonna be real. It is a little bit valid to think I'm kind of crazy for, you know, whatever the hell I'm talking about right now. Let me try something. If I have mantle in this room and I drop you, do I keep the mantle? No. This game hates me. This game hates a guy with an idea. So they decided to punish me, you know, for being too based. Alright, I have an idea. Speaking of guy with an idea, he has one. I'm gonna just save up as much money as possible and try to crank up my damage as hard as I can. Not for killing people, but just for spamming pay to win. Or whatever this money, whatever this item is called, I kind of forget. Pay to play is the one that lets you use coins to like, for keys. I'm thinking of pay to win. This is pay to win, yeah. And I don't know, man. I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I just felt, I don't know. I felt like a weird sense of, I want to talk about something. I don't know what, but I need to speak to the people, I guess, sort of, in a weird sense. You feel me? It just had like a sense of, I need to speak to something. I just need to talk. I just need to get it out. What is it? I'm gonna be honest with you. It's gonna sound stupid and you're gonna think I'm really dumb. I don't know. I don't know what it is. I just know that I want to talk. Has Tony gone too far? I don't know, man. This content creation sort of deal, I'm gonna be real with y'all, you know, I guess to speak on that instance for a little bit. It's been very fun. This has been very, very good, very great. And I feel that I have somewhat grown as a person or whatever. Due to, like, you know, just in a weird sense, due to just recording myself playing games. I feel like I have learned a new skill. What exactly? I don't know if you'd call it a skill, but just talking on end about literally nothing. You know? Talking and yapping about nothing of importance, just talking to talk. You feel me? I know a lot of times there are those kind of people you'll think of where it's like, this guy's talking because he loves to hear his own voice. And I'm gonna be real with you, I don't. I don't like to hear my own voice. 9 times out of 10, I only suffer through watching suffer. The only reason I watch my own videos or whatever is because I guess I just don't see it as like me, you know? It's weird to say, but I feel like I get into a different sort of vibe mentality when I record versus when I'm just Tony, you know, just me playing a fucking game just to play a game and whatnot. It doesn't feel like I'm listening to myself. It feels like I'm just listening to some dude yap about stuff. Is that weird? One. Is that weird to see myself in that light? You know, I don't know. Some people might be thinking, Tony, that sounds like some sort of mental illness or something. You know, I'm gonna be real with you, man. Shit, maybe. I don't fucking know. This is how I feel or whatever. But it's definitely a skill that I never used to really have before. Of just yapping endlessly about literally nothing of importance. Just talking about A, something that I love, or B, something that I have like a deep respect or kind of admiration for. Something like that, you know what I mean? And I don't really know how to describe it. You know? This sense that I have. But it's just kind of weird, I guess, for lack of a better term. Tony, you got that right, yeah. It's just, it's weird. Was this the guy to kill with that? I think so, yeah, that was easily the guy to kill. There you go. I don't know, man, you know, I'm gonna be so real with y'all. Oh, fuck you, game. I don't know, I just like yapping. I just like yapping, just to talk. It's fun. It's something that is, like, I don't really know how to describe it, but it's fun. It's not important, you know what I mean? Like, nothing I'm doing here is important. I'm not making an impact on the earth. I'm just a dude fucking yapping up a storm about stupid dumb shit like Isaac or Death Stranding. And I just think that's pretty cool, you know? I'm gonna be real, I just think that's pretty fucking cool. For me. But a part of me can't help but feel, I don't know, I guess a little weird or whatever. I don't want to say ashamed, that's definitely not the term I'm thinking of, but like, I don't know how to describe it, man. You know, I'm gonna be so real with y'all. I don't really know how to describe it other than like I don't fucking know, bro. I feel so dumb because I want to talk, but I just don't know how to put this into words. You feel me? Maybe you don't feel me. Maybe you're like, Tony, what the hell are you talking about? I'm gonna be real with you, man. I don't really know myself. 9 times out of fucking 10. I just yap for the sake of fucking, I don't know, filling the void. Because I'm gonna be honest with you guys. There are times where I feel like the only reason I'm speaking is just because I have a necessity to speak. If I'm recording this episode and I'm, you know, I can't really have dead air because a part of me is like, if I was watching this and there was like this much dead air or whatever, I would click off this video in a fucking heartbeat. And I mean, I told you guys before, I make videos that I want to watch. Will I watch this video? Probably. You know, maybe sometime down the line. I'll watch this for the sake of, I was interested in seeing, I guess, where my headspace was at around this time. It's a really good item, but perfection's also really good. You know what I mean? Maybe not. I feel like you don't know what I mean because I don't know what I mean. Truth be told. Yeah, I don't know, man. You know, maybe this episode will just go down as kind of like a rambling of sorts about, you know, God knows what. Tony just yapping about whatever the hell he wants. I don't want to get necessarily too existential, philosophical, whatever. I say that all the time. This time I'm really meaning it here. But, you know, you guys ever, I don't know, feel like it's all a little too much or whatever? I don't want to say life is necessarily kicking me in the ass right now because I feel like I'm doing fine or whatever. But I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Sometimes it kind of feels like I just wanna, what's the word I'm thinking of? I don't want to say scream or whatever, but sometimes it feels like I just, remember that rhetoric I would talk about how I'd be like, you can just put me in a coma for like a few years, that'd be great, or like put me in a coma for like 2 weeks just to recover and rest. I'm gonna be real with you, it's been feeling a lot like that recently, I guess is what I'm trying to say. It's been feeling a lot like Tony wants to get put into a coma just to rest and relax, just to, I don't want to say feel something because that has like a weird air of like, Tony, are you good type of shit, you know what I mean? I want to rest. I want dumb shit to be over, you know? This could just be some Zoomer complaining about, you know, the fucking life. Oh, sorry, cupcake, that's life or whatever. And I know that's life. I fucking take my life one day at a time, the way I think most people would. I got some goals in mind for later in life and, you know, whatnot, but I would think like most people, like a lot of people, you know, I would assume, we're all just kind of taking it, I guess, one day at a time, just seeing what happens. You know, you don't know what the next day has in store for you, so what we do is we just kind of just let it ride, let it ride out. I'm gonna be real with y'all, I had that mentality. I feel like that's been going on in my life in some weird sense, where I feel like at the moment with one, what's happening in the real world, two, the shit going on in like my own personal life or whatever, I feel like I, one, talk to my friends all the fucking time, you know. I chill out with them, I hang with them, I talk to them all the time, yet it still feels like, what's the word I'm thinking of? Even though I spend so much time with them and talking to them and shooting the shit and whatnot, sometimes at the end of the day, it still kind of just feels like, man, don't nobody give a fuck about me. You feel me? In that weird sort of sense. Isn't that to be like a super negative Nancy or whatever and be like, oh, I'm a loser. You know, I'm a chud, my life is over type of shit. But in that weird sense of like, I have my friends here and I talk to them every day, yet it feels like I can't talk to anyone about anything, you know? I think I've had an episode before where I talk about something similar. You know, that feeling of, I feel like I don't have that, what's the word I'm thinking of? Like that person, you know? I feel like most people in their life should have maybe at least that one person where they feel like they can talk to and speak to things about. And how I was talking about how I feel like I don't have that one person. And honestly, with a few factors in life, it kind of feels like I might not find or ever see that, I guess, that one person sort of deal, you know what I mean? Might be thinking, you know, Tony, how does that make you feel? You know, it kind of sucks, right? I'll be real, yeah, thinking about it, it does kind of suck. But like I said, you know, I'm taking life one day at a time, so part of me is also kind of just like, that's the way shit goes sometimes. I just gotta fucking tough it out. Is that a good mentality? Is the thug it out mentality a good mentality? I'll be real with you, probably not really, but I mean, what other option, I guess, is there? Is what I'm trying to say. What other option really is there besides just doing that sort of sense? Picking up what I'm putting down? I feel like I've been saying that a lot these past few episodes, but not even the past few episodes. I feel like I've said that a lot this recording, you feel me? But I'm gonna be real with you, it's kind of just feeling like that. It's a part of me is just feeling like that. Yeah, you know, just gotta thug it out. You know what I mean? And if no one does know, if no one knows what I mean, then honestly, just kind of, in a weird way, it kind of just adds to my point. You feel me? I feel like I don't got that connect, that human connect or whatever. I don't want to complain about my friends or whatever. I think they're great people. I think they're awesome, you know? My friends they're goated, dare I say. It's, you know? What the fuck was that, bro? My friends are goated, you know? Hold up, I'm goated, question mark? Exclamation point. You feel me? But I don't know, bro. Something just don't seem right. Something don't feel right now. And I can't put my finger on it. But it's been bugging me. And I don't know who to talk to / like what to say about it. You feel me? Like, who do I tell something feels wrong, you know? I feel like there is something up, but I don't know what. She'll be like, Tony, what the hell are you talking about? I'm like, yeah, I don't know. You know? It's just a weird feeling, bro. I don't know how to describe it. This episode feels cursed. You feel me? You guys picking up what I'm putting down here? This episode feels cursed in a weird sort of way. Why is that? Fucking, I don't know. That's just how I'm feeling, I guess. Oh shit. Don't die. Okay. We're good. But yeah, I don't know, man. I'm just living life and things are just, I don't want to say looking rough, because a part of me hates complaining, honestly. I'm being so real, a part of me does hate complaining. So contrary to what you might think about me, I don't like complaining about this type of stuff all the time or whatever. Because then a part of me kind of feels like Bro, everybody going through shit right now. What makes you think, you know, we should give a fuck about what bullshit you're going through, Tony? And I'm gonna be real with you, the way I see it, there are people out there that kind of got A, worse lives than me, or B, are going through more than me, you know? And here I am, like, why am I the guy that's fucking bitching and moaning about this? You feel me? But I guess, I don't know. I guess that kind of makes me feel even shittier, I guess. You feel me? It's like, I know I shouldn't feel so bad, you know, I should maybe cherish all the good things in life and whatnot. But then there's a part of me deep down that's like, damn, you got it better than some people out there, and yet you're still complaining. Damn, you're a shitty ass person. It's just like, damn, now I got myself feeling even more fucked up, bro, you know? Because it's like, I acknowledge that I shouldn't be feeling like this, yet I still am. A part of me is like, damn, what an asshole, you know? This guy's a fucking a douche. I don't want to fucking... I need blank card, man. What's stopping me? We had a good run earlier too. I got a blank card run. It was pretty good. Blank card and holy card. Only thing that sucked is we were fighting greedier mode. So I literally wasted 3 holy mantles because I had starter deck or whatever, the one that lets me hold more cards. I was holding 2 holy cards and a fully charged blank card. I ran through literally all of them almost instantly because I fucking suck at greedier mode, you know? And I don't, man, see, me saying I fucking suck, some guy left a comment and I appreciate it, you know? Some dude said Tony slander will not be tolerated. That, I appreciate that, you know? Appreciate it, man, thank you. But it kind of had me thinking to a degree also, like, sometimes I feel bad complaining again on this shit because someone out there might think like, man, this dude is fucking bitching and moaning. He's only doing this to get people to like, oh, Tony, no, you're so cool, you're so great. And it's like, you know, the fact that my brain even thought of that is kind of got me like, damn, I'm a fucking dickhead, you know? I'm such an asshole. It's like, this is the mentality I got going on. Is this a healthy one? Probably fucking not, you know? I'm gonna be real with you. I can kind of realize, yeah, this is probably not a healthy mentality to have. To be so constantly negative on yourself. But it's like, you know, I can deal with it. Type of shit, you feel me? All right, we managed to like salvage, quote unquote, a diplopia play there. No holy card, or no blank card, but with Diplo, I managed to get myself a solid holy card ass pull and still keep one on me, you know what I mean? Shout out Diplopia. Pretty good item. You know, it's a tier 3 for a reason. I think it's a tier 3, right? It should be a tier 4, low key, but you know, you didn't hear me say that. But it's just fucking, yeah, I don't know, man. You know, it's just Tony thinking about shit. I don't know, bro. A part of me just kind of thinks about the stuff I go through, and I got these dumb thoughts in my head or whatever. A part of me is like, oh, you're just getting in your own head about it. And I'm like, yeah, you're you know, to myself, I'm like, yeah, you're probably right. You know, you probably just stressing out over nothing. But, you know, the thought just comes up every once in a while. And a part of me is just like, man, I don't really know what to fucking deal with it. I guess, you know, on a brighter side, on a good turn or whatever, just so this episode isn't so, I don't want to say depressing, but like, damn, Tony, all you doing is bringing the fucking mood down and stuff like that, is, I mean, no, I guess I found a somewhat outlet to talk about it in these videos, you know? A part of me feels like because I'm doing it in this kind of video format, I'm able to speak on it and maybe process the emotions out loud a bit better than I would be able to otherwise, or some shit, you feel me? Like, you picking up what I'm putting down? Because of the fact that I'm making these YouTube videos, a part of me thinks this is good for me because, you know, I'm processing it, I'm talking out the emotions to myself, to y'all, sort of deal. I don't know, just food for thought, I guess. You feel me? Just some food for thought from Tony here. Not quite sure how to really feel about it right now, other than, you know, what I said. I am worried. I'm worried for this run. I'm gonna be real with you guys, you know. Recording Tony here, I'm gonna be real with you guys, I'm worried for this run. It's looking too decent, you feel me? This run is looking like the odds are in its favor. And that's what's gonna hurt more when I die. When this run inevitably chokes, it's what's gonna make it hurt just that little bit more. Where I was like, damn, I knew it, you know? Where part of me was like, damn, I knew it. I had it in my grasp. I had the knowledge in my brain. And yet my dumbass still choked. My dumbass still fucked up. Oh, perfect. Range up. That's solid. Okay, this could be something good. This could be garbage, honestly. We don't know. Health up. That's so based, game. Thank you so much. We got some money out of it. It's not bad. Okay. Great Gideon, dude. Fuck off, man. I don't want to fight in your... Oh, wait, maybe not, because we're coming from the top. Yeah. Hold up. Wait a minute. Did Tony kind of have that in the bag? Question mark? Hold up. Was bro perhaps cooking there? Hold on a minute. You feel me on this one? Oh, fuck no. I hate this stupid ass area, man. This stupid fucking game. God, I hate this game so much, dude. I don't actually hate the game either, you know what I mean? Like, I really like this game. This game is so fucking cool to me, man. But it's got some things in it that piss me the hell off, you know what I mean? It really peels my orange, I guess you would call it. And it's just like, why the fuck are we doing this? And now we can't exit to that top one or else we fucking die, you know? That's the life that we're living here, brother. Thank God, holy. Fuck you, game. Come on, man. Alright, I'm gonna get member card and hopefully blank card is down here or something. Fuck me, dude. Fuck me. Let's grab you at least. This game knows just the way to piss me off, huh? This game's got its grubby little paws on the pulse of my hatreds. It knows the perfect way to get me to just be unreasonably upset, you know? This stupid game, bro. God, I love it. You can only hate the things you love or something like that. Fucking, I don't know. I feel like I could hate something I don't love. I don't really hold hatred in my heart like that. Besides this one dude I knew in high school. But, you know, that's neither here nor there. That guy was a fucking... a moron. Who? I don't know. If you know who you are, I guess you know who you are. Otherwise, I'm literally not even saying a lick of a word, brother. You know what I mean? I'm not hinting to nobody, to nothing. I don't know if I've ever told this person my hatred for them, but I mean, they never done anything bad to me either. That's the crazy part, you know? They've never necessarily done anything bad to me. If we're being honest here, they've never done anything in specific to have me be like, man, I hate this dude because he, you know, he did some bullshit to me or whatever. He used to bully me. Nothing like that. Nothing like that at all. Truth be told, I guess if we're like looking at it from the grand scheme of things sort of deal, I think maybe our friend group overlapped or whatever. But one, I'm just a hater, and two, that dude's a fucking so much of a dip that I harbored the hatred in me for that person anyways, you know? I will say, I said no hints or whatever. At one, as if this person, you know, knows of my YouTube channel existence, and B, fucking watches me. Or C, that any of y'all would know this person with the vaguest of info that I am providing right now. But whatever, you know, neither here nor there. Sort of deal, you know. Bazinga. They just fucking suck, you know, I guess, for lack of a better term. Oh my god, okay. I know not to get the one on the right, or otherwise I'm gonna end my run. I'm gonna be real, y'all. Mausoleum is so much nicer compared to Gehenna, bro. Gehenna is just hatred. Gehenna just hates you. At least Mausoleum pretends to like you, and then it will like proceed to do vile things. Gehenna just straight up is like, dude, I fucking hate you, you know? Tony, no lie, fuck you. I've been seeing a lot of those posts recently. Tony, what the fuck you talking about? I've been a lot of Los posts, Los Pollos. From what I know, I think Los Pollos like gained popularity to some degree off of being like a #1 Drake glazer. I remember Anthony Fantano. I don't really like watch him, not anymore at least. I don't know. I don't really watch reviews of anything like that, but I used to be an avid Anthony Fantano watcher. One, because we shared a similar name and I thought that was funny. Two, because I actually, you know, used to watch his reviews on music and stuff. And I gotta say, fuck this game, man, this stupid game. Almighty, bro, just give me a holy card, please. But yeah, I remember learning about this Los Pollos person due to watching an Anthony Fantano video where he was like arguing with the biggest Drake fan or whatever, and it was Los Pollos, and he was essentially just talking about, like, you know, Los Pollos was like, man, this album was good, and Anthony was like, man, this album fucking sucks. You know, I thought that was really funny. And I guess that's kind of where, I don't want to say it started or whatever, but you know, that's where I, you know what I need the most? I need a card. You want to give that for me, game? Thank you. There you go, let's grab that. That sucks. That also sucks. Really bad.
Soul of Isaac.
Blank card. Let's do one more room in hopes of getting holy card. Fucking 2 of clubs, bro. 2 of clubs. Yep. That is the card I have been waiting my whole existence for, man. Such a goated, a stupid, dumb, goated pill. How am I so mad? Why is he so mad? God, I hate this game. I'm telling you, man, this game knows just the way to piss me off, dude. It fucking has its way. I don't know how it does it, but it just does. This game rubs me the wrong way in a bad way, you know? Alright, man. Alright, man. We gotta find the item room 1. We gotta find a life 2. Oh, but yeah, freaking, I got off track. I got sidetracked. So yeah, I've been getting a lot of those videos of Los Pollos, and it's funny, I guess you would call it, because the videos are like, this is the first person to have a hater base. And what it is, it's essentially just his quote-unquote fans in his Twitch chat just being, I'm talking like grade A haterade sipping motherfuckers, dude. You know what I mean? Like one of the, I quoted it earlier, but one of them was like, Los, honestly, dude, fuck you. And that's how I feel about myself right now. One, it's like, Tony, honestly, dude, fuck you, bro. I'm gonna die here, by the way. You guys might not realize it. I'm pretty sure I'm cooked. P20, sad bombs, golden teleport. Yeah, fuck this. I thought I was dead. I thought I was dead. I thought I was dead. Okay. The fact that I am so close. I don't want to jinx it, dude. I don't want to freaking jinx it, but the fact that I am so close, yet I can sense an impending sense of doom knowing I'm going to get fucked up has me feeling very unfortunate today. I'm gonna be so real with y'all. Damn. Oh, let's get about a lesson. Anyways, weird, interesting episode aside, I'll probably release this in July. I want to thank you guys for watching. If you guys did enjoy, greatly appreciate it. Hope you guys have a good day and or good night, depending on the time reviewing this. I'll catch y'all on the next one. Peace out.